Back to it now as we continue through the conversation. Energy. The president declared an energy emergency in his first few days, one of his big accomplishments as president, I would say. Look, America runs on vast quantities of cheap energy. Anything short of that, and the economy here would stall. It would trigger a worldwide recession, possibly depression. And so it's incredibly important that we keep our eyes on the energy prize. David Holt is the president of Consumer Energy Alliance, CEA. He joins me now. David, nice to have you.
Steve, good to see you.
All right, so I drive by these incredibly disgusting fields of solar panels. You know, here in Michigan, they're talking again about bulldozing state forest to put in solar panels because nothing says environmentally friendly like Chinese-made solar panels sitting on gravel because you've killed everything in sight after bulldozing it with a Caterpillar D9. I mean, that says environmental justice like nothing else, doesn't it?
You know, and you're exactly right on the lead in. The president rightfully declared an energy emergency on day one.
That's right.
Day one. The Biden administration energy policy was really a Chinese energy policy. Energy led to inflation. The more you pay for diesel, the more you pay for every single commodity that's delivered by diesel truck. So a large part of the inflationary pressure we saw over the last 3 years was largely due to high energy costs. So one, energy emergency, let's get energy prices down. Let's get the price of all commodities down. But the second thing that the president did with this energy emergency is he recognized that energy is becoming less and less reliable, largely because of this intermittent power, solar and wind. Now, I think solar and wind have a little place in the role for diversified energy going forward, but we have to have reliable, what's called base load power, which is largely natural gas and eventually sometime soon nuclear. So we have to have enough natural gas in our electricity mix to ensure that we can peak up on hot summer days or cold winter nights, and we have the energy we need, especially now that the AI revolution has occurred. And the United States has to win the AI revolution. China is our biggest competitor there. So we have to have enough reliable energy in order to meet that because AI uses a lot of energy. One Google search today, about 1 unit of energy. A Google search or a ChatGPT search, all using AI, is 10 units of energy. It's 10 times more labor, energy intensive than a regular Google search. So we need it. We need it fast.
You know, people wonder why that is. You know, why is it that we have so much energy just to do a computer search or to mine for Bitcoin?
It takes a lot of computers to do the computer search, I guess. So all these data centers that are going in all over the Midwest, all over the South, Eastern Seaboard, they have tons of computers, wall to wall, stacks of computers. They all produce a lot of heat. These data centers have to be cooled. That is a very energy intensive enterprise. And right now, the technology is not such that we can get around that. So it's going to be a big energy draw, if you will, going forward. And we've got to be able to meet this growing need for AI, meet the data center demand, and ensure that the United States wins the AI race. So the energy emergency, one, let's get prices down. Two, let's make sure energy is reliable so we don't have blackouts and brownouts all over the country.
Yeah, I had to dig out some information here, but I got it. Gas prices across America have fallen about 7% since January 20th of this year. Diesel has dropped 6.5% from that same time. Oil production, output 13.5 million barrels a day, up 5% from 2024. Natural gas exports are up 10% after a LNG terminal pause was lifted. Executive Order 14156. That was January the 20th. That was day one. Rescinded 25 Biden climate regulations. Paused $200 billion Inflation Reduction Act renewable funds. National Energy Dominance Council created. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on, doesn't it?
It really does. And other things it did. The Biden administration had effectively shut down all new development in the Gulf of Mexico, which is about 15% of all our energy mix in the
Or the Gulf of America, as some people call it.
Gulf of America. That is entirely my fault.
Right. Look, that's a little concern to me. I thought it was cute. Anyhow, go on.
So there was effectively a shutdown or a slowdown in new pipeline development, new transmission line development, onshore oil and gas development, offshore oil and gas development had effectively been stopped altogether. All these things led to higher inflation, higher gasoline, diesel prices, higher electricity prices. So you've seen already in about 112, 15 days, this the turnaround, how quickly this all can be turned around. You ran off a bunch of statistics that showed gasoline prices are down, diesel prices are down, electricity prices are down, commodity prices are down. The economy's picking up again. We see the inflation index is coming down, so the economy is headed in the right direction. All because of some executive orders on day one that helped improve our energy situation. Because I think the
Right.
president is correct in saying that energy drives the economy.
It sure
We got to
does.
leverage our U.S. energy in order to be energy dominant.
Without Rockefeller, I can assure you that there would never have been the America that we know it. I mean, without energy, without Getty Oil, J. Paul Getty, and so forth, this country would never be where it is today without the energy foundational building blocks that we have. And we have it in spades. And the idea that we would sit here and close every coal-fired power plant while China's building them every week or sometimes two a week. I mean, here's the crazy thing, and I'm just going to leave a little speech here. Everything that we've done, because America is the only country that has reduced greenhouse gases over the last 25 years, any major country. And for everything that we've reduced, China and India have made up for and then some. It's futility. It is stupidity and futility, and we're killing ourselves for nothing in return. I'll give you 10 seconds for the last word.
I'll do one better. And you look at California, New York, New Jersey, all these states that pass all these draconian laws, mandate restrictions designed to improve the environment. Every one of those has made the environment worse.
Absolutely true. David Holt, president of Consumer Energy Alliance. You come back anytime, David. Good talking to you.
We appreciate it.
Greatly appreciate it. There you have it. Facts matter, my friends. Facts, not feelings. Facts, not feelings. I'll be right back.